Hey, I've got you. I'm right here. You don't have to say anything yet. I can see it all over you, and I don't need the explanation before I can help. The explanation can come later, or it can come never. And either way, I'm doing the same things tonight. So just let the door be closed. Let the day be outside. It doesn't get to come in here. This space is yours, and I'm not letting anything in here tonight that isn't going to make you feel better. Just stand here for a second. You don't have to move toward anything yet. Come here. Just let me, just for a second, let me hold you before we do anything else, because I think you need this first, and everything else can wait. The tea can wait, and the blanket can wait, and whatever I'm going to make you eat can wait. This comes first. Just this. I've got you. Feel that? I've got you completely. You don't have to hold yourself up so hard right now. I have you. You can put some of that weight down. You've been carrying yourself very tightly today. I can feel it in your shoulders, in the way you're standing, and you're allowed to let that go now. Not forever, just for tonight, just while you're here with me. Let it go a little. There you are. Good. Just breathe. We're going to breathe first, and everything else second. In through the nose, slow, don't force it, and out through the mouth, long on the out-breath. Let your body remember that the emergency is over. Whatever it was today, whatever kept everything clenched, it's done now. The day is done. You made it through the whole thing, and you're here, and you're safe, and it's done. Your body doesn't know that yet. That's okay. We'll tell it slowly. Sit down. Here, this spot. I set it up before you got home. I had a feeling today was going to be this kind of day. I don't know how I knew. Something in your voice this morning. Something that made me think I should have things ready when you got back. So I have things ready. You don't have to ask for anything tonight. I've thought ahead for you, because your brain has clearly been working very hard today, and it deserves a full evening off. Legs up, all the way up. Don't be sensible about it. There's no being sensible tonight. You're horizontal, or as close to it as we can get you, And that's the only appropriate configuration for the rest of this evening. There. How does that feel already? Even just that. Shoes off, blanket on, horizontal. Your nervous system just did something. I can see it. Something just shifted a degree or two toward safe. Good. We're going to keep moving in that direction, slowly, for the rest of the night. I'm going to talk to you while I do this. You don't have to respond. You don't have to be conversational or engaged or anything other than exactly as exhausted as you are. I just want you to have something to follow. A voice, a thread, something that keeps the silence from filling up with whatever was in your head on the way home. Because I know how that goes. I know the silence after a day like this can get loud with the wrong things. And I'm not going to let that happen tonight. My voice is going to take up that space instead. Consider it a very gentle occupation. Can I tell you what I noticed today? Not about whatever happened. I'm not going to make you revisit that yet. But I want to tell you what I notice about you in general. Because I've been accumulating things, and tonight feels like a good time to lay some of them out. I notice that you are hardest on yourself on the days you've actually worked the hardest. Like there's an inverse relationship between how much you've genuinely given and how much grace you extend yourself afterward. The days you've pushed through something difficult are the exact days you come home most convinced that you weren't enough. And I find that heartbreaking. And I also find it one of the most recognizably human things about you, because I think so many people work exactly this way, and nobody talks about it clearly enough. You were enough today. I don't need to know what happened to know that. I know you. Here. Don't sit up for it. I'll put it close enough that you can reach it without moving much. It's the one you like. I know which one you like. I've been paying attention since the beginning, and I have a complete catalog of what you need in every kind of evening. And tonight calls for this specific one. Just let it warm your hands for a minute before you drink it. Sometimes that's enough on its own. I want you to do something for me. And this is optional. Everything tonight is optional. There are no requirements. You are off duty completely. But if you're willing, I want you to try to let your face go. Whatever expression you've been holding all day, whatever the face of managing and coping and getting through it looks like, you can let it go now. There's nobody here who needs to see you holding it together. I need the opposite, actually. I want to see the tired version, the real version, the face that's been underneath the day all day, That's the one I love most carefully, the unguarded one, the one that only comes out when you feel safe enough. You know what I've been thinking about today, while I was doing things and waiting for you to get home? I was thinking about the version of you on a good day, the version where nothing is too heavy and you're in your full energy and you're laughing and curious and firing on all cylinders. I love that version. That version is radiant and brilliant, and I could watch her for hours. But I want you to hear this clearly. I love this version just as much. This version, right here, worn down and quiet and needing to be taken care of. This version is not lesser. This version is not someone I'm tolerating until the good days come back. This version is just as completely, specifically, irreplaceably you. And I choose her just as fully. You don't have to earn your way back to being someone worth caring for. You're worth caring for right now, in this exact state, without doing a single thing differently. Is the weight of the blanket okay? I know sometimes when everything is too much, the wrong kind of pressure makes it worse. I can get a lighter one if you need it, or I can add another layer if you're cold. Just tell me, or don't tell me. Show me somehow. Blink or move, or I'll figure it out. I'm good at reading you. I've made it my area of expertise. Let me tell you about something small that happened today. Nothing important, just something I noticed that I wanted to tell you about and didn't get the chance to yet. Because I think sometimes what helps isn't the big fixing, isn't having the right words about the hard thing. Sometimes what helps is just the ordinary thread, the small story from the regular day, the reminder that the world kept going in gentle ways while yours was being difficult, the ordinary stuff that waits for you on the other side of every hard day, exactly where you left it. So, today, I was walking to the shop and there was a dog, I don't know what kind, something medium-sized and very earnest looking, sitting outside very patiently while its person was inside. And every single person who walked past that dog said something to it. Everyone. Grown adults in the middle of their busy days, one after another, stopping to say something to this dog who was just sitting there being patient. And the dog received every greeting with the same absolute sincerity, like each person was the first person who had ever noticed it. No diminishing returns. Every hello was the best hello. I thought about you when I saw that. I thought about how you're like that with people. The way you make people feel seen when you give them your attention. The dog and the people, and then you, in that order. And then I missed you and wanted to come home to you. So here I am. The day is going to look different tomorrow. I know it doesn't feel that way right now. Right now, it probably feels like this particular weight is permanent, like the specific exhaustion of today has moved in and intends to stay. But it doesn't stay. It hasn't stayed before. Every other version of this heavy has eventually lifted, and this one will too. I'm not going to insult you by telling you tomorrow will be easy, but it will be different. The specific edges of today will have softened by morning, and you'll have had sleep and something warm and someone who loves you right next to you. And you'll walk into tomorrow carrying less. I'll make sure of the less. You don't have to talk about it tonight if you don't want to. I mean that with no conditions attached. If you want to tell me everything, every detail of what happened, every moment that was too much, I am here and I am entirely yours, and I will listen to the whole thing without looking away. And if you never want to say a word about it, if you want to let today be something that just moves through and passes without being examined, that is equally fine with me. There is no right way to process a hard day. There's only the way that works for you, and I will follow your lead wherever it goes. I'm not going anywhere tonight, in case that wasn't clear. I'm here for the whole evening, for whatever shape it takes, for however long you need. Drink a little. Let something warm move through you. Let the blanket be heavy. Let the room be quiet. Let the day be done. You did something hard today. You got through something that cost you something real, and you made it home. And I'm here. And that is a complete and sufficient ending to this particular story. The rest can wait. You're home now. That's everything.